The Loko Kuapa of Koloko is today's book. This Loko Kuapa is on Hawaii Island. This is the side of Hawaii Island that we can see from across the channel from Hana. This is Kona and Koloko is over here. There is a famous Loko Kuapa in Kona on the island of Hawaii. Its rock walls are big and strong. Koloko is the name of this Loko Kuapa. Koloko is also the name of its ahupua'a. You guys remember what the Loko Kuapa is? The big fish pond with the big rock walls, yeah? And it has gates called makaha. All right. In the old days, the i'a of Koloko were kapu. They were only for a ali'i. Other people could not eat them. Ava, a'ama, or ama-ama, and ahole were the i'a raised in this Loko Kuapa. This is a hale for the kia'i loko at the Loko i'a ali'i on Molokai. A guardian called a kia'i loko was in charge of Koloko. His kuleana was to care for the Loko Kuapa. He also made sure no one stole the i'a of the ali'i. The kia'i loko was able to eat some of the i'a from the Loko Kuapa, like opai and papa'i. These could also be used by the kia'i loko to fish for i'a outside of the Loko i'a. Keola no ia o kia'i loko. This is a saying that means that is the life of the keeper of the pond. What is papa'i? Crab. And what is opai? Shrimp, maikai. When the kapu was ended, then all people could eat the i'a of Koloko. A great fisherman moved to Koloko. His name was Kanaka Maikai. He took good care of the Loko Kuapa of Koloko. Kanaka Maikai and his fishing friends caught a hole-hole, manini, and some other i'a in the kai. They put the i'a into the Koloko to grow. After the i'a grew, Kanaka Maikai folks went on a canoe in the Loko Kuapa to catch the i'a. The fishermen used nets to catch a lot of i'a. Kanaka Maikai shared i'a with his fishing friends. Some i'a were sold to people in Kona and Hilo. The Loko Kuapa of Koloko helped to feed its community. Hey, do you guys ever do this in Hana? What do we catch with the big nets like that? Akule, yeah? Eating ava. The ava kalamoho from Koloko was a favorite i'a to eat on holidays like Thanksgiving and Christmas. Ava is still one of the most ono kinds of i'a to eat. It is cooked in the kalua and lavalu ways. After the i'a is cooked, wait until it is cool to eat. That's when it's easy to remove the fish meat from all the bones. Right? We don't eat the bones. What could happen if you eat the bones? You might choke, right? So we have to pick the meat off the bones. It says kalua is when you cook it in an imu in the earth. Lavalu is cooking food in tea leaves in a fire that has burned low. How do you guys like to cook your ava or your other fish to eat? After the years when Kanaka Maikai took care of Loko Kuapa, a tsunami struck Koloko. The Kuapa walls were broken and people moved away. Koloko was left alone for many years. Do you guys know what a tsunami is? A really big, strong wave, yeah? And it broke down the Loko. Today, Koloko is a park that all people can come and visit. The Kuapa walls have been rebuilt. This Loko Kuapa has been brought back to life. Love for the land continues, and this is the time to act. Let us act. This is a kupuna Peter Keka working to fix the Kuapa of Koloko. I wonder if there's any place like that in Hana that we can help Malama. What do you guys think?